So that was Jessie Rye. I think I might have misspoke when I introduced you. Did I? I just would like to say that when you are running a nonprofit, getting the state funding as you're trying to leverage and attract other funds is so important. So I'm so pleased that we were able to invest in your project. The next speaker is Diane Campbell of Mosaico in Bristol. She's the Executive Director of Mosaico Business and Community Development Corporation. And this is a second Brownfields grant for this really special project in Bristol. And Diane's going to tell us a little more about that today.
Thank you, Janet. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Governor Raimondo, and I'm pleased to be here with all of these distinguished guests. On behalf of Mosaico and our president, Merritt Meyer, who's here, I want to tell you how much we appreciate receiving this second RIDEM grant for our Brownfields project at the Industrial Park, affectionately called the BIP. More than 150 years ago, the Bristol Industrial Park has been a centrally located, vital part of the economic prosperity of the poorest neighborhood in the town of Bristol. When the factories closed in the 70s, the neighborhood experienced a tremendous downturn, and the BIP was totally neglected, buildings deteriorating, and so on. Mosaico, as a nonprofit, was founded in 2010 to rehabilitate the site using mostly federal, state, and local grants. From the beginning of this project, we have felt the full support of the state, from the town, from our own community. The first RIDEM grant covered the costs of the first 2 phases of our Brownfields project, and the impact on our neighborhood was tremendous, beyond our expectations. The growing feeling of pride in the community, the business and the residential, is palpable. And one of the first things that we did after we paved our new parking lot was to have a celebration where we had music, fun, and lots of food. And that event helped us to raise enough money to install a new fence at the BIP along Wood Street, made by our own hosts here at the Steelyard, which we're very proud of. The fence is fun, and it makes a statement. Wood Street is back. Emboldened by this new enthusiasm for the neighborhood, we've also seen our new generation of leaders coming forward, represented today by Courtney Poissant, a business owner, and one of 2 really young additions to our board of directors at Mosaico. Working with the town, with Mosaico, with Courtney and the businesses, we've also recently been awarded a 2017 Streetscape Improvement Grant that's going to install bike racks and trash and recycling bins. We'll finish, paint our light poles, and add a little decorative touch to it. Also made by the Steelyard for us. Thank you very much. These improvements, both at the industrial park and on the streetscape, have had a noticeable impact on the local business community in this neighborhood. Remember, it is the poorest neighborhood in Bristol. New businesses are moving in. The apartment buildings are being renovated, and they're making them safer, but still moderately priced. Residents are coming back to live there. People are coming to enjoy our local ethnic restaurants, and the shops are reporting that they're recovering from their own economic recession. But that's not the end of our story. Before I conclude, I wanted to add that when we get grants like this RIDEM grant that have had such a visible impact on the property, it sends a message to other grant funding organizations. Not only are we willing to invest in ourselves, we are capable and strong organization that can truly lead our community to its road to progress. This grant tells other potential funders that their investment in us is not wasted. It will pay back in dividends that go beyond dollars and cents. The Wood Street neighborhood's revival is due to the improvements that were funded largely by the RIDEM grants, which we truly appreciate, and we're excited to be having this, to be able to finish this 3rd phase and to share it with the community. So thank you, Governor Raimondo and people at RIDEM, for your support. And I just want to end, you're all invited to Wood Street in Bristol. Come and enjoy and see for yourself the positive impact these funds have had on our neighborhood and our community. So thank you very much.